High heat, dry air cooking produces a lot of advanced glycation end products, which you may have heard of called AGEs. They are harmful free radicals and they are quite the opposite of antioxidants. They can lead to heart disease, hardening of the arteries, diabetes, kidney disease, damage to DNA, a risk of Alzheimer's, and premature aging. So tell me, with all of those risks, why would you still want to use an air fryer? Hi, and welcome to Nature's Path to Wellness. My name is Wendy, and today we're going to be talking about the risks of having an air fryer. So, let's first talk about a couple of the benefits. People buy air fryers and use them because they can cook their foods in small batches, it's quick, and it's easy to clean up, and it, of course, uses less oil when cooking, which is definitely a benefit. But you may have heard that there are some risks, so we're going to talk about some of those today. Acrylamide is classified as a human carcinogen and occurs as a result of cooking carbohydrate foods at very high dry heat. However, there may actually be less acrylamide formed when cooking with an air fryer versus deep frying. To be fair, acrylamides can be formed when barbecuing foods and they've become charred, or if you've baked them, or even if you burn them in the toaster oven. There are some other byproducts that can occur when cooking foods at very high heat, such as aldehydes, heterocyclic amines, polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. Sounds delicious, right? So the problem lies in the fact that most people who purchase air fryers use them to cook high carbohydrate foods. So they're putting potatoes in there and air frying them, or maybe they've purchased some sort of processed food from the grocery store and they're putting them in the air fryer and cooking it. And so not only are you consuming the carbs, but you're also consuming some potentially toxic byproducts. That being said, there's of course a difference from cooking highly processed foods in the air fryer to, say, cooking some veggies and other healthy foods. Many of the air fryers out on the market use something called Teflon, which I'm sure that you're familiar with, and you may even know some of the details of the past issues with Teflon. Teflon is used, of course, for its nonstick properties, which make it easy to clean up, whatever the thing, the frying pan or whatever you're using. Prior to 2013, DuPont, which are the makers of Teflon, used something known as PFOA, and as recently as 2017, they had to pay out $670 million in damages with respect to some leaks in the water in Ohio, specifically of C8. A study in 2004 showed that just a small amount of exposure to PFOAs was linked to cancer and a host of other immune system function issues, which are too numerous to name here. And now DuPont is using a new product for its nonstick properties known as PTFE, or Gen X as another name. But in all honesty, I'm not sure that I would be able to trust them again given their past history. So, of course, there are many other ways to cook foods that I would choose over probably using an air fryer. I often have raw foods, so I have a lot of salad, or I steam my veggies. And if I'm going to have something like a stir fry, I'm just frying it in the pan really quickly, and I use a little bit of water to kind of steam the vegetables. So there are some brands though out there of air fryers that don't use Teflon of any sort and they use a sort of ceramic. So if you're going to be buying an air fryer, I would definitely consider looking for one of those and avoiding any Teflon coatings. It should also be noted that there are some air fryers out there that do use BPA or bisphenol A in their product. So you'll want to be careful when you're purchasing any air fryer. Watch for whether there's Teflon and preferably buy something with ceramic, and definitely watch out for any BPA. And if you already have an air fryer or you've decided to go ahead and purchase one thing that I would encourage you to do is to be consuming lots of antioxidant foods to help with the ages that I mentioned in the beginning of this video, especially colorful veggies and fruits. So I hope this video has been helpful for you, and if it has, please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe for more health and nutrition information. I look forward to seeing you again next time.